been in this league a long time. You've been in a lot of different places with a lot of different success rates. When a team is going through a lengthy skid, what are the challenges to navigating sort of your own team struggles versus some of the outside world's suggestions on where things are headed?
Every team is different. Obviously, I've been on some teams that we didn't win. We wasn't just a good football team, man. So obviously, where it was a little more of the norm, so we kind of knew how to handle it. That's not a good thing, obviously, but it's always tough when you have when you're going through this, because obviously everybody's looking for answers, and it's easy for a locker room to get divided by losing and losing the way that we have. But that's where your veteran players, man, having a mature group, having a mature locker room to kind of keep the ship going, to kind of say, hey, man, at the end of the day, this is football, but, we got to keep our mind focused on the main thing, and that's just going out there and playing football. Everything else truly doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the record. It doesn't matter about anything. Right now, you got to make sure that you keep the ship going where it needs to be, and that's what the mature guys, the veteran guys, got to step in and do their part, myself included. But, it's tough, obviously. Everybody want to answer, including everybody in the locker room. We need to win a football game. We've been going down a slippery slope, but obviously you're sitting at 3-7 right now. That's not ideal, but you're not out of it until you're out of it. So that's where we at.
When a report comes out this morning that casts doubt about your head coach's job status, inside that locker room, are players seeing that? Are they asking questions to each other, wondering what's going on? Do you need clarity in that?
Look, I stay in my bubble, man. I don't have Twitter. So, obviously it's a lot of things that goes by me, but, the conversations and the thing in the locker room haven't been anything such as that. It's been a normal day in the locker room, normal conversations. No, from the guys in which I've personally been talking to, that conversation haven't peaked in none of the circles in the conversation in which I've had. I can't speak for everybody in the locker room, but, it's nothing that myself personally is focused on, because obviously that is beyond and above my pay grade. Coach Nagy is my coach, man, and, I'm going to play for him. I think everybody in the locker room love playing for Nagy. So doing that and saying, man, we just got to go out there and win football games, obviously. We understand that. Obviously, we're not winning right now, and everything is scrutinized, but I don't see any distractions on that tip of guys talking about what they heard or what's going on. We're just itching to win a football game, and I think that's more so the conversations that's being had. Obviously, it was a tough loss Sunday, so anything other than that, I personally couldn't speak on that and tell you what's the energy, man. The energy is business as usual, man. We got to win this game on Thursday and go from there.
You were one of the three guys involved in that bunch formation where there was a breakdown on the last drive of the game. As the most veteran guy in that group, what did you see on that play in terms of leading to the breakdown, let that guy open down the sideline?
Communication issues. That's it. Simple as that. Got to get everybody on the same page, and we wasn't on the same page, and it cost us, obviously. Nothing else, man. I really wish I could elaborate on that, man. I would love to do that, man, as you know me, but it's just a communication thing. We wasn't on the same page, and it cost us a game. So, tough, but, things that you go over during the week, when you get that opportunity, they come up in a game, you make the right calls, put yourself in the best positions, man, and play football. We didn't do that, and it cost us. So, obviously communication is key, man, especially when you play in the secondary. And we didn't communicate that, so obviously that falls on all of our shoulders, myself specifically, man, being a veteran guy over there with some young guys. But we got to communicate that and go from there.
What did you see on your interception?
We was in cover zero. Quarterback was rolling out to the right. And, it's only so many routes he can run with the quarterback running to his right in the boundary. And I was able to get a break on it. Obviously I was going for he threw a low liner, man. I was going for just to break the pass up. And as the ball bounced off his chest, man, it just was right place, right time, just playing football. And I was able to kind of try to gain control and spin out of it and get it to the ground. So it just was one of those plays, man, where Sunday was, I guess it was my day, you know what I'm saying?
Tashaun, you've played on a couple of teams whose seasons weren't very good.
Yep.
How can you tell when the players in the locker room are disengaged from the head coach?
Huh.
And do you see any of that going on now?
No, like I said earlier, I haven't seen anything that's point towards the signs of saying that guys is disengaged or guys is checked out. Like I said before, man, I've been in the league for 10 years, man. I think I've had 6 losing seasons out of my 10 years, 7 maybe. So obviously I know what losing feels like. I know what a losing locker room is like, and this is not that. I mean, I know our record indicates that, hey, man, that a lot of guys may be willing to check out, but that's not the energy, that's not the atmosphere that I sense in here. So like I said, man, guys just are itching to get that win more than anything. So no guys are checking out, and like I say, it's no different than weeks 1, 2, 3, or 4, man. I don't think the conversation of, man, what's going on with the guys upstairs is just a topic at hand right now, but clearly that is something that's in the air, obviously. But, like I said, prior to coming here speaking to you guys, that's nothing that's been in the locker room. So only thing that tells me is that guys in the locker room isn't worried about that. We're worried about Detroit trying to play a football game, and we understand we got a short week. We got a lot of guys banged up, man, but we understand how important the win is for us right now.
What's the wildest you experienced in your time in Cleveland? It was a lot.
Say it again.
What was the wildest you experienced in your time in Cleveland?
The wildest?
Turbulence and things that come in and bite into a season.
Oh, man. Y'all got enough time, man?
I got all day.
Might not got enough time, man. So I don't want to. Too many moments, man. But like I said, obviously, I have love for the city of Cleveland. Let me make sure I say that, man. Last time I said something about them, man, it wasn't good. But I got love for the city of Cleveland. Obviously, they gave me opportunity. But obviously, we had a new owner come in, which is fairly unusual, man. And, things changed. And I went through 3 coaches in 4 years. So, obviously, it shows you kind of a lot of things that was taking place there. But, those was bad locker rooms that I was a part of. And, even the city of Cleveland can attest to that. We wasn't good football teams, obviously. So, it was kind of more norm to be to have those internal discussions, man, and guys are, just a bit just all over the place with emotions. But like I said, man, this is not that. This is not that. Nowhere near that, man. I think guys are still focused on winning football games. And, obviously that's a testament to the guys we have in the locker room. We have a veteran team. That's one of the things that, you do know that we have a veteran team. People talk about the age of the team, but with that comes veteran leadership, man, to be able to whip those guys up, man, and kind of let them know, man, there's still football left to be played. A team that's 9-8 potentially can get in the playoff in the NFC. So obviously, still football left to be played, man. I don't think that, you're not out of it until mathematically you're completely out of it. So with that being said, man, we're playing, and we're going to continue to play and try to start knocking out some of these wins.